Welcome back. Time to feed the dog. Okay, this is a long process, so I got to make sure I'm not going to get frostbite again. Knees and face are the only yellows. I don't think yellows get frostbite. Well, until I get frostbite with yellow once or cold with yellow once, I'm gonna go with it. It's not like it's my whole body. It's just my knees and face. Okay, I'm 4% with that. If I've got my knee cops on, for instance. Still 4%, so I'll put them on. Oops, put them on. Okay. See how that changed things. Okay. Didn't help a lot, but it helped a little. What about face? This is probably going to put me to 5%, so I'm not going to bother. Here we go. Okay, I dropped to cool, but I'm not getting any alarm messages. But you can see why I made sure I had decent protection. Well, that's disappointing. The injury only dropped from 8% to 7%, even though my upper arm healed. I guess my frostbite didn't heal at all. Boo. Feed the dog. Look how cold it is. I think that's as cold as I've ever seen it. Okay, where did I leave my knife and my axe and my... Oh, that's right. I was going to build a... Still don't see my axe. Ah, sigh. I was going to build a junk tool shed. Okay, do I have the axe on me? No. Is it in this pile? This is just clothing. Is it in this pile? There's the round shield. There's the longbow. I don't see a hand axe. There's the spear and the broad knife. Where is my Masterwork hand axe? No, really, where is it? If I left it somewhere, why would I leave it somewhere? Where would I leave it? Is it the central shelter? Where did I just come from? Did I come from northwest? See, I've taken a break since the last video. Is it loaded onto... Let's see if I can see it on him. No. I've always been afraid I'm going to do this, and it's never happened, and I'm like, well, I guess it's never going to happen. Where would I go that I would set down my axe and then not pick it back up? Like if I were doing some kind of herb lore, but I haven't done any herb lore. I could see if I was doing some... I mean, I used my axe to open the hole the last time, which I presumably would have done just before I went to sleep. That's just clothes. That's just junk. That's just food and tools. And that starts with A. This is like the worst content ever, I know, but I need to know where my axe is. And I'm not... If I resort to the tape, I'll consider that basically cheating. So at all costs, I want to avoid doing that. Holy crap. Just when I thought everything had gone wrong and I was goofing everything up, I goofed something new. Well, Um, I've got to think real hard and say, okay, was I last at the northwest shelter or was I last at the central shelter? Those are the two most logical places it could be. It feels like I was last at the central shelter. It also feels like I did a very thorough check before I left there, that I wasn't leaving anything behind. Just go through everything just to make sure I'm not hallucinating. It starts at a small A, and none of these are Masterwork handaxe. I vaguely remember seeing it on the ground, now that I think about it, fairly recently. But why would I have just dropped it on the ground out here in the middle of the woods? Okay. I'm just going to put a warning on this video not to watch it because it's all about me finding my stupid handaxe, and then when I find it, that will be the end of the video. So, yeah, you don't have to watch this. I had the opportunity to buy another one, or to acquire another one, and I didn't take it. But, you know, I don't want to lose my handaxe, whether... Nothing there. If I did leave it just, you know, here, could someone have come in the night? If I don't find it, I will eventually consult the video. And if it's somewhere legitimate, I just won't retrieve it. And if I do retrieve it, then I'm basically cheating. So I'm just putting that out there. Anyway, for now, I do need to drink, and I do have many hand axes that are not Masterwork, so Let's see how long it takes to make a hole. 5 minutes. I'm tired. Oh no, I need a fire for the frostbite. What I'm mildly afraid of is if you do drop too many items on the same square, will the game just delete some of them? And is it more likely to delete the most recent things you drop? Because if that's true, I think that's what's happened. Because didn't I bring like a Masterwork splitting axe and a Masterwork woodsman's axe from the Northwest shelter? And where are they? Now that the dog's off his bone, he's not carrying anything. I mean, when I was running around making making cellars, I was using a Masterwork woodsman's axe and a Masterwork splitting axe. Is my Masterwork shovel around? Or my perfect shovel? Okay, the perfect shovel is here. But just because one of those things is here doesn't mean the other two things haven't been vanished. I wish I had someone who could watch the video and just tell me, yeah, it was there and now it's gone. And it's just a bug in the game that you can lose items by having too many on one square versus, no, it's somewhere. You just left it somewhere and you need to go find it. I just came from the central one. I stopped at the but where's my Masterwork splitting axe? Where's my Masterwork woodsman's axe? Should really be a warning saying, well, just saying you've got too many items on this square. You can't drop anything here. Boom. Of course, if this isn't the case, and this is just some stupid error on my part, well then, I'm an idiot. And those two things aren't mutually exclusive. Okay. Well, I'll wander around here a little bit, but I don't think it's just left in the woods. I mean, when I'm building a house, I've been known to leave an axe in the woods somewhere when I switch out to a different axe, and then, but could someone have come along and stolen it? I guess. Guess that's possible. Trying to think of when I last spent the night just sleeping somewhere out in the woods. But I still have my skis somewhere, right? Here they are. Still got my doodads. Better eat this. I mean, it's not just that this thing is better at cutting down trees and opening up the ice. It's also better at making fine javelins if I get a fine staff. It's better at making decent javelins when I have an injury like I do now. It's just a very handy tool that I don't want to lose. I mean, it's not good. But for now, I will just be using a regular hand axe. Cool, I'm tired. I'm gonna put some clothes back on. If someone had come and stolen it, there'd at least be tracks. Right? So, yeah, I don't think that's what happened. Okay, this is the clothes I was wearing. I never put anything down in town. It's not in a village. It has to be at one of my shelters or just gone. When I did put it down, I think it was just when I was cooking, and I think I saw it like here. So I just remember that, you know, single axe graphic. I wonder how far back this goes. Is this cheating? I really feel strongly that the game deleted it. But if it's at T Centralen or at another shelter, there's also that shelter in the that I stayed at that one night. That from the Wolf Quest, so I'll check there. Let's page up. I don't consider this cheating because this is information that anyone who plays the game would have. But when I go back and look at a video, I agree this is a little ambiguous, but okay, where were there dried wolf cuts that I was like, oh, I forgot about these. That was at the central one. Okay, this is where it would have been lost, I think. I get back with all this junk. Okay, that's when I kept resting, I think, on my way back from carrying a lot of stuff. But I can't have not put a hole in the ice since I got back, I don't think. And I would have used my handaxe. I went to the village. If it's there, I went to the village to get the sage to bless me, and then it still doesn't explain where these other axes are, but that's where I'm going to check. And then I went northeast a little bit to a lake, and on the shore of that lake I think I dropped my axe in order to physician myself. Anyway, that's where I'm going to go now. Bring some food, and I'll continue on to T Centralen and see. 13 is, no, 4 is fine, and V's 4. Okay. And bring the dog a bone. Inferior skis, wheels, ski stick. If I really left my axe there, holy mackerel. What have I got? I've got my knife. I need more than that. Fine javelin and my spear and my sword. Is my broadsword still around somewhere? Okay. I want to say it's this village that has a sage. And there should be a burnt out fire at this location too, right? Wow, if I was that careless, then I think this game is giving me brain damage or something, because I've been making a lot of really careless mistakes. Ah, crap. I'm tired. I can't afford to... Okay. So I'm like, I'll just go up here. Like here. Okay, that's where I did it. Is there an axe here? Wow. Okay, that's going to be the stupidest episode of all time. I recreated it in my mind. I don't feel like I cheated. And if you do, well, I respect your opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.